All right. Like to say, all praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kadash, and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to all you brothers teaching in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe, underneath the standard and the banner of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, and it's Tyler Y'all from GMS Boston 145. Just want to do a quick sit down, man. You know, not about the storm per se in itself, but how the judgment of the Lord fell upon the many out there. Okay, in Abaco. All right, Nassau. Hey, the time is now, man. All right. It's no more of being laid back. All right, in the spirit. The spirit of the Lord is visiting this earth like He said He was. All right. And if you can receive it, the storm parked over that place for 40 hours. All right. Now, if that isn't the hand of the Lord, I don't know what is. All right. That storm was a mighty work of the Heavenly Father to show how He gets down when there's wickedness dwelling in the land. Okay. And I got 2nd Ezra chapter 8, when Ezra was asking the Lord to have mercy on the people. Okay. In general. But the Lord was telling Ezra He only have mercy on the righteous and not on the wicked, man. And I want to get straight to the point on this, all right? Because He said a few key things the Lord did in there. Let me get to it. Salaki, I had it. I'm just looking for it. Let's see, it said fire and wind. So this is Ezra speaking to the Lord. I'm gonna just start at 14. Okay, and this is 2nd Ezra 8 and 14. It says, if therefore thou shalt destroy him which with so great labor was fashioned, it is an easy thing to be ordained by the commandment, that the thing which was made might be preserved. Now therefore, Lord, I will speak touching man in general. Thou knowest best, but touching thy people, for whose sake I am sorry, and for thy inheritance, for whose cause I mourn, and for Israel, for whom I am heavy, and for Jacob, for whose sake I am troubled. Therefore will I begin to pray before thee for myself and for them, for I see the falls of us that dwell in the land. But I have heard the swiftness of the judgment which is to come. Therefore hear my voice and understand my words, and I shall speak before thee. This is the beginning of the words of Ezra before he was taken up, and I said, O Lord, thou that dwellest in everlastingness, which beholdest from above things in the heaven and in the air, whose throne is inestimable okay, whose glory may not be comprehended, before whom the host of angels stand with trembling. All right, so that's what man's supposed to be at all times. The righteous man is supposed to be always fearing and trembling like the angels, okay, whose service is conversant in wind and fire, okay. So the Lord was speaking. He was speaking with that hurricane, okay. I mean, the message was read. If you're a spiritual man, you see what the man was saying in that audio upload that brothers received in Boston, okay, from the elder apostle, okay. It says, whose service is conversant in wind and fire, okay, whose word is true and saying constant, whose commandment is strong and ordinance fearful. All right. So those people over there in that place, Abacos, okay, in Nassau, Bahamas, the word was given out to them, okay, and they rejected it, okay. And I didn't see other videos with brothers saying it was all type of wickedness going on over there on that island, man. All right. I'm doing this video because Babylon the Great is next, man. And this place is going to get the worst treatment from the Lord ever, man. It's going to be it's going to be a sight to behold, man. And that's why, brothers on the highways and the byways, that's why we do the work, man, because we want to be in them chariots when the madness goes on here, when the judgment of the Most High goes on this land, man. Okay? The Lord set that hurricane over that place for 40 hours. All right? When you read the scriptures, the Lord in I can't remember what book it was in, but he made the sun go backwards. Okay? In one instant, he held the sun in place until the battle was over for 24 hours straight, I believe. Okay? So yeah, the Lord is a living power and he controls all, man. Okay? It goes on in verse 23. It says, who drieth up the depths in indignation to make the mountains to melt away, which the truth witness. Oh, look not upon the sins. Oh, hold on, wait. Jump. Slocky. Salaki, 23, 24. Salaki, O hear the prayer of thy servant, and give ear to the petition of thy creature. Okay, for while I live, I will speak, and so long as I have understanding, I will answer. O look not upon the sins of thy people, but on them which serve thee in truth. Okay, so the Lord with Ezra, okay, he said, don't look at the people that's doing good, all right, and destroy them because of the multitude of the rest of the people, okay, doing wickedness. Regard not the wicked inventions of the heathen, but the desire of those that keep thy testimonies and afflictions. All right, and that's what we do out here on the highways and byways. All right, and in our daily walk. All right, we try to give all praise and honor to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. We try to walk in the ways that he left behind for us. All right, and we endure in our suffering, man. Okay, not turning to the inventions of witchcraft, and that's even smoking weed is witchcraft. Okay, doing rituals and spells for money, that's witchcraft, man. Okay, and these people on those islands, that's what they into, man. and you see what card they was dealt by the Most High. All right. Think not upon those that have walked faintly before thee, but remember them which according to thy will have known thy fear. All right. And this is for Ezra. This is what he telling Ezra Salaki. All right. He's telling Ezra, just be worried about the people that's doing right. Don't be worried about the wicked. Okay. Let it not be thy will to destroy them, which have lived like beasts, but to look upon them that have clearly taught thy law. All right. And this is Ezra. They having a conversation back and forth. All right. Take thou no indignation at them which are deemed worse than beasts, but love them that always put their trust in thy righteousness and glory. All right. So the wicked's gonna get judged. All right. Because it's that season. That's what time it is. That's what time we living in right now. Let me get to another point. I want to jump around a little. Verse 37. Then answered he me and said, some things hast thou spoken aright, and according unto thy words it shall be. For indeed I will not think on the disposition of them which have sinned before death, before judgment, before destruction. So the Lord is not going to think of these people, okay? But I will rejoice over the disposition of the righteous. So only the ones that's doing the will of the Heavenly Father and teaching in the will of the Heavenly Father, okay? And I will remember also the pilgrimage and the salvation and the reward that they shall have. All right, and that's who he's going to have mercy on. Like as I have spoken now, so shall it come to pass. All right, for as the husbandman sowed such a seed upon the ground and planted many trees, and yet the things that is sown good in his season cometh not up, neither do all that is planted take root. Even so is it of them that are sown in the world; they shall not all be saved. All right, and that's what you see over there. All right. All of them weren't saved. Okay, a majority of it, like the man said, is tons of dead bodies everywhere, man. Okay, so I'm going on. Now that's the point right there. All right. So for all the people that's saying pray for the people, hey, what's done is done, man. The Lord judged them people and deemed them to be wicked, man. Okay. And at GMS, we know nobody's born good, man. We all have to pay the price. Okay. We've been straight to this point right here because, hey, this is the time that we living in. Second Ezra 16 and 17. It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? Okay. And this is Ezra. He's worried about it. You know, after his sleep, and he comes back upon the earth. All right. He want to know who will deliver him in those days. And it says, and we know the Heavenly Father is going to deliver him. Okay, because Ezra's back doing what he was doing back then, serving the Most High in all faithfulness okay, and in sincerity, all right, being diligent, all right. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulations and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. And those people over there in that hurricane, man, they got the scourge of their life, man. Okay, got taken away. All right, and the people that are left are now admonished, okay, to get it right or get gone, like you've seen your counterparts. Okay, it's deadly serious, man. The Lord he ain't no figment of your imagination, man. He's very much real. All right. But for all those things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Behold, victual shall be so good and cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. And that's coming to America very soon, man. All right, because the eyes was your eyes are supposed to be open, okay, to the will of the Heavenly Father, and that great judgment that He just did over there is a warning to what's coming over here, man. All right, let that be known. All right. Verse 23, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. So there you have it. That has happened over there. And just keep in mind, this is a thing that's going to be rolling around in the earth, the judgment of the Heavenly Father, because He's saying that He's going to visit the earth. All right. With judgment, and that's what you see. It's happening all over, man. You got the people uprising, everything, man. In different lands, earthquakes happening, forest fires out of control, rainforest fires out of control. Okay, so it's all going down, man. All right. It's Revelation 14:14. And I looked, and behold, a white cloud. Upon the cloud one sat like unto the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle. And that's Yahushua. Okay. And another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, thrust in thy sickle and reap, for the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe. Because of great pride here. Okay, people don't believe that they can be touched. All right. It's a nation of people that's super prideful. And then you got the heathens, and then, the nation of Israel, first and foremost. They're not supposed to be living in pride. They're supposed to be lowly, man. Okay? But you niggas are living it up, man. With Esau Edom's construct in your brain, man. We are the children of the Most High. We are the nation of Israel, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And we supposed to add heed to the word of the Heavenly Father, or be destroyed. That's the bottom line. Okay? In Revelation 14:16 it says, and he that sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped. Okay? And that's what he's doing right now. Okay? The fullness of it has not come, but it's going to be here shortly. Okay? Revelations 14:17, and another angel came out of the temple which is in heaven, he also having a sharp sickle. And another angel came out from the altar which had power over fire, and cried with a loud cry to him that had the sharp sickle, saying, thrust in thy sharp sickle, and gather the clusters of the vine of the earth, for her grapes are fully ripe. All right. And the angel thrust in his sickle into the earth and gathered the vine of the earth and cast it into the great wine press of the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and the wine press was trodden without the city. Okay, and blood came out of the wine press, even onto the horse's bridle, by the space of 1,600 furlongs. Okay, and that's a measurement, an ancient measurement. Okay, let's look up that word furlongs. That's for edification. Word stadion in the Greek. Let's see what it is. Space or distance of about 600 feet. Okay. So 600 feet. That's a lot of blood. Whew. I don't know, man. It's proof enough to me, that the Heavenly Father is going to do away with this place. All right. The judgment on America the Great. I mean, not America the Great, but Babylon the Great, aka America, Egypt, and Rome. Okay, and Sodom and Gomorrah all rolled into one, making it a despicable place. Okay, altogether, the judgment of this place is not going to be pretty, man. Okay, so you got famine, you got plagues, you got Jacob's trouble. Okay, then you have the chariots. It's just like a grab bag of judgment that's going to go on here on the earth, man. All around, but mainly when it comes to this place, like the Lord said, man, he can make a nation dark. Okay, where the sun don't even shine above it. So keep all that in mind, man. Okay, the judgment of the Heavenly Father is a heavy, heavy, heavy thing, man. You got to think back to, when we got released from Egypt. Okay, that day before that happened. All right, you got to think about what was going on then. All right. Heavy judgment, man. So with that, I want to say all praise due to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kadash, and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. With that, I want to say Shalom.